Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back. It is April, which means next month is May. We're just rolling right along here. It seems like it's gone pretty quick. It's pretty wild. We got a lot on the calendar here for this month, so I'm going to try and go through it as quickly and as efficiently and as thoroughly as possible. But welcome back. We hope you had a restful, wonderful break. Um, we hope that travel went well if you did that. If you just sat around and relaxed and chilled, that's good too. That's good too. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, but anyway, yeah, just welcome back. April 2nd, 2024. Here we go. I'm going to kind of dive in here, dive into my list here. Checkpoint is up and running. That's under clubs. So you can do that, register there. And now let me dive into kind of events. I'm going to try and go in order here. Um, so immediately starting today is the conversations about eligibility for our athletes are going to start this week. So Mr. Hanson is going to start having those conversations this week, talking to you about your grade guardian score and things like that. And then next week, the eligibility does start impacting ability to play. But I thought, let's get back into the game this week, get our feet back on the ground. Mr. Hanson will start talking to you, saying, "Oh, come on, let's go, get those assignments in," that type of stuff. And then again, eligibility will start taking effect next week. Okay. Also happening this week is Friday is movie night. So we're going to sort of put together 3 or 4 options and we'll send that out on a Google form and you'll vote based on those 4 on the movie night. So what we've done in the past is we'll start out in the gym right away. Remember, it's early out. So we're going to start out right away in the gym and we'll have kind of a dodgeball tournament. I don't know if you call it a tournament, but dodgeball tournament for fun. And then we'll have some pizza there, lots of pizza. And then we will move to the pack. The seats will be all pushed in, so we'll just be on the floor. And then we'll put on the 2 big screens in there, the movie, and the sound will be over. And Mr. King and I tested it a few weeks ago, and it seems to be working. So middle school movie night is this week, Friday. Okay. So I'm just going through my list here. As we move on the calendar, April 12 through 20. April 12 through 20 is the art show. April 12 through 20 is the art show. There's details in the newsletter for that. Also on the 12th, so coinciding with the art show is our 2 musicals. One is Bye Bye Birdie, that's a K-8, and that is the 12th and 13th. Details are in the newsletter. And then also in conjunction during the same time as the art show is The Sound of Music. That's our high school musical. So that's April 18 through 20. So if we want to come to that, that'd be pretty cool. Also on the 20th is A Day at the Disco. It's a mom and mom figures, whoever, and daughters event. Also in the newsletter. So that's April 20, A Day at the Disco. So that sounds like a ton of fun. And then on April 23 is our tailgate. It's a huge night. I mean, our middle school baseball teams are playing. Our high school baseball teams are on the road. Our high school soccer teams, there's a JV and a varsity game. Tailgate's going to start right at 4 o'clock, and it's going to be a ton of fun. So look for details basically on all these events. And eighth grade missing assignments. Remember, due date is the due date, right? The pushing to prepare you for the next steps. The next step being high school, of course. So we're just going to hold that line. We know that you can meet these expectations. You're going to have to sacrifice and make choices, but we know you can do it. And again, it's just us taking that next level step with you to prepare you for that next step again, which is high school. Let's see. The end of year details, always good to check this. Many of those things that I just mentioned are on here. Do not print this page. Do not print this page because it changes quite a bit. So, from time to time. So, like here's the movie night, here's the tailgate. Map testing is on April 22. That window opens. We don't start until a couple of days into it on that Tuesday, the 23rd. But nonetheless, and then here you'll see these May 7, 8, and 9. These Zooms are for the trips for next year. So 8th grade, that doesn't apply to you. So for 6th grade, you're looking at this Wednesday. 7th grade, for the 8th grade trip, you're looking for this right here. And then I'll send this to our 5th graders. So anyway, you can just see a bunch of stuff here. Okay. A couple more things on the calendar. We've got a couple of shadows this week on Thursday. That'll be really cool. And our cleanup crew is Crosby and Julia and Morgan and Brielle and Oliver and 8th grade Wyatt Smith and Joe Pereira. Okay, that's our dining hall cleanup crew. I think that's about it. All right, I'm going to move to my notes in church real quick. Hopefully you had a beautiful Easter service on Sunday. I know that we did. We had a lot of singing, which was really cool. Really, really cool. We had a ton of singing, and we had our choir sang, which is kind of a unique experience for us. That doesn't happen all the time. So that was awesome. And then the Hallelujah Chorus. Anybody that wants to join from the congregation can go up and sing. And so there was a bunch of people up there singing at the end. It was just, oh man, it was beautiful. It was really, really neat. So we focused obviously on on the resurrection of Jesus. So we talked about March 16, slow down. We talked about Mark 16, 1 through 8. Mark 16, 1 through 8. So obviously the three women, they come to the tomb, stone is rolled away, and the angel is there, and Jesus is not. He is risen, the angel says. He is not here. It's kind of all wrapped up in that one sentence, but the second half of the sermon, what he says is, go tell, right? Go tell. It's a very short sermon, right? But victory has been won, right? In the person of Jesus Christ. He has risen. He has defeated sin and death. That in that moment, in that second, he has defeated sin and death. But what the angel says is, go tell the disciples and Peter. So Peter's kind of a knucklehead. And so basically, Jesus says to the angel, tell Peter, right? Tell these women to tell the disciples and Peter, I'm going to give you another second chance, basically a fourth second chance. It could have been his fifth second chance, but it's kind of like us, where we get a second chance. So the forgiveness and the overcoming sin and death, that's just not for the good disciples, the good kids, the ones that make the choices. It's for you and me who don't always make great choices. The forgiveness is for us too. We're getting our second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth and 20th and 38th second chance through the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And how great is that? So it's not like I make a mistake, I beat myself up, and then I say, I'm not worthy of the forgiveness of Jesus Christ. That is just 100% false. Pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, Make a better choice next time, and know that Jesus died and rose again for you too. You get your second and fifth and 35th chance, second chance. It's not just for the good disciples. We're like Peter, right? The second chances are also for us. Basically, Jesus says, I'm not giving up on you. I'm going to give you your second and third and fourth, fifth chance. I'm not giving up on you. I'm going to keep loving you, and I rose for you too, not just for the good disciples. And by the way, no one here is perfect. We all make mistakes. So it's for all of us. Anyway, I thought that was just a wonderful message from the Easter message from at church on Sunday. So anyway, that was good. All right. Love you all. Be good. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Looking forward to seeing you. Take care. Bye.